everybody. It's Scotty T, and I'm a little giddy about this one. This one's going to be a bumpy ride, I think. This young lady is a fantastic, one of my favorite comedians, a model, and some type of gremlin. I don't know what that's about. Saya Meads this year. Saya, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for coming on my show.
Thank you for having me.
I've been trying for a while to get you on this show.
You have, and I appreciate you. I
I
appreciate you
love
spinning
you.
the block on
I
me.
love you. I may be crazy, but I love you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Stay
Look,
tuned.
I be all around, okay?
Stay
I've been
tuned.
doing
Stay tuned,
a lot of
Sire.
stuff.
Let's start with your name because I think I did a lot of research. I wrote down a lot of stuff.
Like, you want to know, like, the origins of my name? Why my mama named me
Yeah,
that?
yeah, no, because I thought I never mind, forget it.
No. It's a good question. People ask me all the time, Saya, what does Saya mean? Like, what is Saya? You know what I'm saying? Because people say it could be short for sayonara. People think it's like a scabbard for a katana because that's what a Saya is. In Indonesia, and languages that are similar to it, it means I/me. So it gave me like this ego thing in my head where I'm just like, okay, maybe this is like a philosophical thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the universe gave me this name. No, my mama just liked the way Saya sounded phonetically. That's it.
Okay,
She
okay.
didn't put no thought into it. And my favorite thing about my name is if you say it fast, it's Siamese.
I thought it was a Siamese cat first time I heard it.
See, the thing
I
is,
swear to you. I
that's
swear
also
to
a
you.
coincidence.
Bob Sumner was on the show and started talking about Siamese. I was like, you got a Siamese cat. What do you got going on there? All right,
It's
New
completely
Orleans. Let's
coincidental.
let's keep rolling. New Orleans, because I said to you before, New Orleans. Were you born and raised, or is that where you're at now in New Orleans?
Yes, born and raised.
You've been all over the country lately. I mean, you're busier than a centipede toe count contest. But
Mm-hmm.
born and raised in New Orleans, I was in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm. When?
I Let me say this: I was only there for 7 days, but when I came home, I wanted to move there.
Like everybody.
It's the most decadent town I've ever been in my life.
And it makes the most decadent people.
No, and I'm not. And you're saying to yourself, when you go into a bar in New Orleans, you can just walk out with your drink
Yeah,
and keep walking and have fun. You
yeah.
can walk
I'm not
down the
gonna lie.
street. For people that never been to New Orleans, you can walk down the streets, and all of a sudden there's vibrators and dildos and people. I'm like, holy shit! It's like a sex show. Let's go in there.
New Orleans is definitely the city of vice, I will say.
Is it still like that? I mean, that was years ago when I was there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, all
It might
right.
have gotten worse.
I'm not exaggerating then. In other words, you're just walking down the street and all of a sudden you look in and there's people and there's vibrators and there's shit going on, strap-ons.
Mhm. See, the thing is, when you're raised in New Orleans, you think that's normal everywhere else. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't.
It's similar to that saying where it's like when you were raised in a burning house, you think everything's on fire. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? That's kind of what it's like when you in New Orleans, when you
All
from New
right.
Orleans, born and raised, and you ain't never been nowhere else. It's a culture shock. Like this, how the rest of the country operate. What you mean you can't bring your drink out?
Yeah,
This
that's what
sounds
I
like
mean. You
tyranny, ain't
can't
it?
bring your drink out. Everywhere I've been my whole life, and we're going to get to your birthday. I just turned 63. We're going to get to your birthday. You just celebrated. But everywhere I've been in my life,
Happy late birthday.
you can't go out of a bar with a drink. I went to New Orleans and I get there and come on, let's go. I'm like, no, you don't. We just started walking with our drinks.
Yeah, y'all got your head on the swivel thinking that the cops about to
Yeah,
come.
that's
The,
exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought, Si.
I would go places and I'm like, hey, can I get a to-go cup? And they would look at me like
Don't get it
these
to go.
people would look at me like I said they dog was sexy or something. Like they
Exactly.
look at me all kerfuffled and I'm like, well, can I get you? Do they not? Do y'all don't do to-go cups? Is it
To
illegal to
go
have to-go
comes.
cups here?
You
Like
got to go,
I
Jimmy.
have
You
to
got
eat
it
the
to
rest.
go, Jimmy. When did you
Exactly.
start?
I
When
said,
did
can I
you
take my
say?
mimosa to
Let's
go? Can I
move
get a to-go
on.
cup?
I'm sorry. When did
Looking
you
at me
start?
all kind of crazy.
When
This is
did you?
how I knew. Go ahead.
Let's go on because we got a lot to cover. When did you start doing
Oh,
comedy? I told you I watched a thing on YouTube 11 years ago, your second performance. When did,
Uh-huh.
now, and also know because I love you so much, I did my research. Back when you were young, you used to do the announcements at the elementary school and stuff. You've been
Yeah, I
wanting to
used to
do
do the
comedy. You've been
announcements.
doing comedy since you were little.
Hmm. Comedy has always been something that brought me alive. Like making
Yeah.
people laugh has always been something that brought me the most
Yeah.
joy. I've been good at a lot of things, but nothing really like gave me that amount of joviality, that kind of joy
You're
as is
amazing.
like bringing somebody's day up even just a little bit. So yeah, I've been doing comedy in different forms since I was young. I started physically doing stand-up comedy in 10th grade, 15.
Yeah.
One of my teachers is a peer of mine now, Jeff D, but
You
he was my
mentioned,
teacher in school. I signed up for an open mic, said I was going to do stand up, and didn't even really know what stand up was, honestly.
right.
Went up there with a little routine, killed it, and he said, I kind of want to teach you some more things about stand up. And after that, when I graduated, well, before I graduated, I was doing morning announcements because I was able to keep people engaged.
Yeah.
And I was doing events for the school.
Sure. Yeah.
Like when the news came to my school a few times, I was the one that
Yeah.
not showed them around, but
You
spoke to
are
them a
you
bit.
are a presence.
I
You
would
are a
do,
presence. You are a
yeah, I had
presence.
a lot of fun.
Okay. You recently celebrated your 28th birthday. Happy belated birthday. Or I think we're both Leos. Or you're a Leo, is that right?
Thank you. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm a
I
Leo.
know I
Just
saw that in you. I knew I saw it in you.
yesterday I turned 63. So,
Happy,
but I
happy late
want
birthday.
and happy belated birthday to you, young lady. But I
Thank you.
watched an Instagram reel. When you get your drink on, you lie. You start lying.
Nothing is to be taken seriously on any of
Yeah,
my
I don't know.
videos.
I don't know
Like,
what's true, what's not.
see, okay. Let me go ahead and set the record straight for there. I didn't mean. I typically go with the funniest version of whatever it is that I'm saying. So I'm never technically lying, but I might say the funniest version of what I'm saying. So I didn't necessarily mean lie, but I would say that I do get ahead of myself. I do sometimes overpromise, which is
You
technically a form of lying, kind of. I don't ever not tell the truth. I'm not a good liar. I'm not actually a good liar.
running
I would
one.
never be like, sit there and give you a bold faced lie. No, I just get ahead of myself. I sometimes overpromise. Like I said, I was going to do 28 days of jokes in honor of my 28th birthday.
Yeah,
Maybe I
right,
think I might
right,
have published
right.
six.
That's what I was
I think I did six. Like on day two, I was like, I was tapping out. I was like, the
tapping
responsibility of it
out.
all. I could be famous by now if I had more discipline. That's literally what it is.
I I uh I like the saying, and we're gonna use it on your comedy minute when you do that. Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. That's my old boss taught me that. Don't let the truth get in the way of a
Exactly.
good story. You just filmed a new special in New York. Please tell everybody about that because that's a special deal,
So
right?
I did with Bob Sumner and with Nice Guys Productions. I did produce my 50-minute or hour, I don't remember, long special. It was
Right.
great. I loved it.
Angel Brown,
Um,
Apple Brown Betty, and some other
yeah, with
people
Apple
opened up
Brown
for you.
Betty, with Rashawn Reese,
Rashawn Reese
uh,
and
Anthony Oakes.
Anthony's been on my show.
Hell yeah, they are all delights.
Apple Brown Betty's been on my show. And now you're on my show. But tell people about the special 50 minutes. Bob Sumner set it up or helped with it.
Yes, and it was with Nice Guys Productions, a fantastic production. We did it at the Triad Theater in New York. The crowd was great. Everyone was great. It's in the editing phase right now.
Right,
I'm actually about to look over the first draft. I haven't gotten a chance to look, but
right,
I am excited to see how they put everything together, and
right.
I cannot wait for them to release it where they release it.
Well, and
They're keeping
I
it a
brought
bit
it
of a
up
secret.
because when it comes time for you to put it out, I'm begging you to come back and I'll help promote it and you come back.
Thank you. Of course.
I mean it. I mean it. You've played the Apollo, the Laugh Factory, the Comedy Store. And I'm just curious. And the first part is, do you have a favorite show that you've done? And then because I'm an asshole, I'm going to ask you to do your least favorite show. I made you smile on the second part. Yeah, no, do your favorite show.
Something. There is no question I shy away from. I
I
don't
no,
have
I just
boundaries. I don't
listen.
gate
I
strip
told you,
baby.
100% fun. That's what we're trying to shoot. 100% fun. That's
And
what we're trying
will.
to have.
Okay. My favorite shows are actually shows in like not I wouldn't say smaller towns, but
Right.
like I don't have a specific one because it's a type of show that's my favorite. It
Okay.
always brings the best crowd. It
Yeah.
always brings people that are genuine comedy fans, people that are ready for anything. And those are places that don't necessarily get comedy very often. You know what I'm saying? Like I just did the plus.
I just watched a clip on Instagram with you with a guy, and you guys were killing it, and you guys were having fun.
We had a lot of fun.
You could
That
tell.
was
You could tell you're having
Ohio.
fun.
One thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have fun.
Oh yeah.
That was in Ohio with Jarrell Beeman, another fantastic comic that Mr. Sumner scouted.
Okay.
Um so yes, places like I did the plus in Eau Claire.
Yeah.
Um
Is that
phenomenal.
Eau
I
Claire,
just did
Wisconsin? Where's that?
mhm.
Yeah.
It's closer to I believe it's closer
I'm
to
friends with the guys in
Minneapolis.
I'm friends with the guys in Cheap Trick, and they have a song called Eau
Mm.
Claire, which is about Eau Claire.
Oh, period. Um, and I just came last weekend or the weekend before last. I was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Fantastic crowd,
Okay.
fantastic show. I just love a little I did the Looney Bin out there. I love an intimate
Energy.
crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
To
yeah.
talk all day. I could joke all
I
day.
love
Like
intimate. I love intimate.
now least favorite.
I love intimate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Saya. Please don't get mad. Comedians
Oh,
that
I'm not mad.
I'm just playing. Comedians that inspired you.
I know.
I know Kevin Hart was one. Comedians that inspired you. You know what? You didn't even do your least favorite show. Do you have a least favorite show before we move on?
My least
Where things
favorite.
didn't go so good for Saya. Things went a little bumpy.
Mm,
That was the one that made you
I rarely
smile.
have those times anymore. I rarely have those times where they
Yeah,
don't
no,
do as
I get
well.
it.
But I would say anything in New York because
Anything in
because
New York.
because they force me as a Leo. I'm big headed in some ways, so New York will put you through the ringer and force you to look at yourself and go, "I need to do better." You know
All
what
right,
I'm
all
saying?
right.
Like it makes you go, "I need to do better." So, and I wouldn't say least favorite as in I don't like it. I love a good challenge. I
Yeah,
say
yeah,
least
yeah.
favorite as far as my ego goes. That's what I'm talking about.
Now, speaking of that, comedians that inspired you, I know Kevin Hart and comedians that you like today.
Mm, I love, love, love. I'm
Start
okay.
when you were young. I know Kevin Hart was one that I
Yeah,
saw.
early Kevin Hart was some of my favorite.
Right.
Obviously the greats. Early Kevin Hart, like Eddie Griffin,
Eddie Griffin, yeah.
Cat Williams. They have
Cat Williams, yeah.
they have a kind of uniqueness to the stage and a unique stage presence and a very distinct way of looking at a situation
The way you do.
that really like made me feel seen growing up. And then I just made it my and with their blessings, to be who I am out loud.
Yeah, you are.
It gave me the gall to look at everybody and go, I'm gonna burden y'all with the atrocities of my imagination,
That's
and
what your
that's gonna be y'all
tagline is. That's
problem.
what your tagline is.
I love it.
Say it
I
again.
love
Say
it.
it again for everybody because that's an amazing tagline.
My goal is to burden people with the atrocities of my imagination.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And your imagination's pretty fucking wild.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all I could ever ask for. Thank you.
Likewise. Likewise, buddy. I heard you describe yourself as neurodivergent.
Hmm.
And Joe King, who's been on my show, and I love Joe King, that's the first time I heard the word neurodivergent.
Hmm.
You want to tell people what that's about?
Neurodivergency is really just about having different neurological pathways than what is typical. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
It's
laughing.
like it's like normal versus out there kind of. I wouldn't say normal versus out there because people of neurodivergency have different like needs. and just ways of thinking, honestly. But like I'm given the very clinical answer. I know people cancel people for things.
No, because
Um,
I wait. You finish, and I'm gonna tell you my version of neurodivergent.
but honestly, if I'm going outside of the clinical answer of what neurodivergence is, honestly, I would not be where I am without neurodivergence because it makes me look at things in a way and in a situation that's like my favorite thing that people say about me is why would you say that in that way? You know
Right,
what I'm saying? Why would you how did we get here?
right,
And we can thank my neurodivergence. It's also a
right.
blessing and a curse because it's the reason why I have no discipline, but it's also the reason why I'm as dynamic as I am.
No, and you are, and again, I hate when I talk, my sorry, but I just want to tell you because I thought people were like, why would he bring it up? On my TV a few months ago, an 80-year-old man hit his wife with an axe. And now a lot of people would be like, oh my God. I said, I bet that bitch won't be late with dinner anymore. And and now look, now stop, stop. But that's when I
Perfect.
realized I am neurodivergent. I see shit and I go, I bet that bitch ain't gonna put sugar in his coffee again. She clocked it. Clocked it. I'm sorry.
It might be something else wrong with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. It might not be neurodivergence. It might be something else. But we could go with that theory. We could
I'm
go with
not
that.
getting enough.
That's a good lead.
I'm not
We can
getting
go
enough.
through the scientific
I'm
method to
not
figure out
getting
what it
enough.
is that could
Right
be.
now, I'm not getting enough. I'm, I think I'm low in oxygen. I think, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know what? Fucking right. Fucking right. I like the way you think. Hell yeah.
I'm making you smile, which I told you, but
I
beyond,
love whatever is wrong with you.
there's something wrong. Trust me. I'm thankful I make it to 63 and I'm spending my time with Meads today. On TikTok and Instagram, with you combine those, I think you have over a million, more than a million or whatever followers.
Almost.
Right, right. Okay. Do you enjoy making those clips, sketches, whatever, as much as performing live?
Ooh, that's a good
Because you're really
question.
good. You're really good at both, obviously.
Thank you. That's a great question. See, the thing is,
Wow.
okay,
Wow. I just went from completely nuts to asking a good question. maybe
no,
you
it's a good question because
maybe
I
you
think
better
what a
question
lot of people
yourself.
don't what a lot of people don't understand about content creation, like doing both, is that's two separate styles of comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Two different things. Two
Content
different things.
creation is a whole different beast than stand up. Because how stand up differs is stand up is a business of first impressions.
Quick.
Every time you get on stage, it's your first impression. You have to be your best every time you get on stage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what do everybody say about first impressions? They're lasting.
You never get a second chance. You never get a
So
second chance at a first impression.
if you bomb, it's harder to dig yourself out of that hole. Now, when you do content creation, you can just stop the video,
Yeah.
start it over, try it again, do it again. Which is why I know people say social medians like it's a slur.
Well, I've seen
And
you talk. Let me interrupt for a second. I've seen you talk about you shoot things, and I'm that way. Shoot them 800 times till you say it exactly the way you want to say it. The pause, everything has to be perfect.
I am a perfectionist, and that's also another reason why I don't post as often because it also gave me horrible anxiety because
Yeah,
I was doing this for fun in the beginning. Like, of course, as a comedian, you have to be online. Like, you have to like
yeah,
the people that are stand-up comedians, and it's like, nah, I'm gonna do it the traditional way, baby. Live in 2025. This is 2025, not 1972. You have to use the internet,
yeah,
unfortunately.
absolutely,
And
absolutely.
I was just doing it because I had a specific method on my videos
Yeah, you did.
and I'm basically just doing stand up in my car.
Yeah,
Like that's it. I'm doing stand up
it's
in my car.
amazing.
Tags and lines from jokes that didn't work. I put them together and I made a rant about them
Yeah,
because that's just how it works. I believe as a performer, not even just a comedian, as a performer, you have to have a certain level of delusion. You have to think that your shit don't stink. That's the only way you can make it. You have to think everything that I write is gold. It might just not be for this particular medium. You know, some things are great for the stage. Some things are good for a skit. Some things are good for like an online rant.
Yeah.
You know, don't throw it away just because it didn't work on stage. My most viral reels didn't work on stage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I have
but they
clips,
killed on reels.
not that I can compare to yours to mine, but I have clips that on Instagram have 30,000 views and on YouTube have 7.
That's the thing. Every platform is different too.
Yeah.
Like people say, get on all the platforms, which yes, it's true, but it's really hard to move people from one platform to another. Which is why you'll have you'll have almost 1 million followers on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Me, but only 1,000 on YouTube
I
because
see.
those are all not the same audience.
I went to the liquor store the other day and there's an old guy there and I told him a joke or two and he said, I said, go to YouTube. Oh, I don't have YouTube. I thought, well, you stupid son of a bitch.
I don't have YouTube.
Do you have a, yeah, you can steer the computer to YouTube. You can, you
What is
stupid.
he living in the time of King
I'm
Arthur?
not
What is
telling
he do?
you.
What is he doing?
I just, I'm not shitting you, Si. I'm not shitting you.
Man living in the Mesozoic era, bro. If you don't come up
Hey, he liked my
2025,
joke. He liked my joke. I was happy. You know? Here, I'll do it. Do you want me to do it real quick?
go ahead.
What do you get if you combine 100 lesbians with 100 politicians? 200 people
Oh,
that
this
don't
joke
do,
sounds dangerous. Let's go.
200 people that don't do dick. You mentioned Bob Sumner. I want to thank Bob for putting this together because if it wasn't for Bob, I would have not even known who Meads was. And I'm not proud of that, but that's just the way. In other words, I'm in
It be
your
like that.
country. No, no, and again, let's picture this. You just turned 28. I just turned 63. I've had a lot of great comedians on. I never heard of you. So from the
Hmm.
minute he said it, I went there and I'm just totally enamored because you are just so in your face, raw, absolutely brilliant comedian. I just love you.
Thank you.
Do you? We're going to do two things and I'll let you do your comedy minute. I'll let you get back up the road. But I wanted to ask you, you mentioned playing in Oklahoma and here and there. Do you adjust your set? Like you
Mm.
mentioned New York not being good, but other places, you do what you do.
Yeah, I do what I do.
Okay.
Now all of my sets aren't all the same, if that's what you mean. I'm not adjusting them to the location. I am adjusting them to the people.
To what happened?
So I don't. None of my sets are the same. I don't
Okay.
say everything word for word. Because I believe, and this is what makes me not as marketable as somebody to like to do a
Okay.
special, because I believe that comedy is a conversation.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of people get comedy wrong. Like people think it's just going up there and telling jokes. No, people want to see themselves in
Yeah.
you. Not necessarily, it can't be, it doesn't always have to be your experiences, but people want to relate to
Yeah.
somebody. And you have to be likable too. Like you could be the funniest motherfucker out here, but if you're not likable, you're not likable. So like people want to see a comedian as a friend, like that
I'm,
funny
I'm
friend.
laughing. Saya, am I likable?
Yes, I like you.
I just keep going. I'm sorry. I'm being an asshole.
I don't tolerate things I don't like. I would have been ended this if I didn't want.
She'd have bailed. I told you I was scared. You scared the hell out of me.
I don't know why. I'm not. I think because people
But
are
all
afraid to
right, you know
approach me
what? You want me to keep
sometimes.
going while you scare the hell out of me?
Go ahead.
Well,
I want
first
to know.
let's talk about your merchandise. You have a whole merchandise. I'm going to put all the links when I put this up. I'll put all
Thank
the
you.
links to your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok, everything, your
Speaking of which,
YouTube.
I'm wearing my merch,
There, all right, there you go. See, I'm glad I brought it up.
drawn by the beautiful Astronym, the very talented.
All right. And you have all kinds of shirts and I think coffee mugs. You have everything.
Hmm.
Now let's get
Just
back to
launched it the other day.
do you want me to go on while you scare me a little bit?
I'm listening. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I happened to jump on a couple of your Instagram live streams,
Mm-hmm.
and you literally are threatening people. Buy the tickets or I'll come there and I'll break your fucking head.
I don't remember saying that, but I do remember.
No, I
Yeah,
mean
I like to leave people
I'm
alone
paraphrasing.
as they should.
I'm paraphrasing, but it's like get on down here tonight. Blah, 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 blah. I can't do Siamese, but you understand.
Oh, when I'm like, I ain't gonna ask you again. I'm only gonna ask you 7 more times. You gonna do it? Go to the tickets. Bottom tickets.
Yeah.
So people have described me on stage as a comedy dominatrix. That's what Mr. Sumner described me as when he first
Say
saw
it
me.
again. Say it
Because
again.
I
I,
do
I moved
enjoy
back,
having a
by the way. I moved
domineering
back.
presence.
Say it one more
Huh?
time. I'm sorry. Say I moved back. I don't know if you saw that. I moved back.
I've been described as a comedy dominatrix
Yeah.
because of my domineering presence on stage. And sometimes I like to use the mic cord as a whip. But that's because I just be stimming, not because, see, the persona that I have gathered over the course of the year and a half that I've gone viral is completely coincidental because I am the nicest person ever. I mean, one of the good things that come from that is the fact that that makes people not try me, which is great. But I don't enjoy being mean to people. I'm not. Somebody said that. Somebody told me the other day when they met me in person. They said I always thought you were kind but not nice. I am unfortunately both.
I think you're gonna have to come back a second time to prove that. I'm not quite sure. When the special's
Maybe.
ready to come out, you come back and I'll try and go along with you on that nice thing. You scare the shit out of me.
I don't remember saying any of that.
I'm teasing
I
you.
do remember. I do have a threatening aura, but I can't fight. I can't. I'm not about to threaten to bust nobody's ass in. Like I can't. What you think?
I think it's that right there.
Look
When
at
you
these biceps.
when you lean front with those glasses and shit, it's like you bet. It's a presence. It's an aura.
Thank you. It's carefully
Siamese.
crafted.
I told you from the beginning, I hope you have fun, right?
Thank you. I did.
And we have one more little piece of business we have to do. Do you know what that
Mm-hmm.
is?
My comedy minute.
Yes, ma'am. Give me 1 second. Let me give you a formal introduction because I do. Number one, I love you. Number two, I pray you come back when your specials, comes out. I'll promote it. I'll do what I can. But Meads, your comedy minute. Go ahead, my friend.
Wait, I think we should also refresh what we're doing on this comedy minute.
Oh,
I
you
tell my jokes.
you you do whatever you want. You can
Oh,
listen. Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. It can be jokes, it can be a bit, it can just be a story, something that makes you laugh, something that whatever you want, Siamese. You're in. I already told you, you scare the shit out of me. Just do what the fuck you want. Stop fucking with me.
okay. Okay. I'm not fucking
Let
with you.
me
I'm
do
not
it
fucking.
again.
Okay.
Your comedy minute, Siamese. Go ahead.
Okay. So a lot of the jokes that I do have, I put them through the ringer because sometimes I don't like being misunderstood. Right.
Right.
So I have a lot of jokes that are very raw that a lot of people might not understand.
This is the place for it.
So one of the jokes, ooh, no, not that one. Ooh,
Do,
no, not that one.
do two of them. Do two or three.
Nah, nah.
Come on.
I'm
Come
trying to go
on.
through all
Do
of it.
two. Do two.
Okay. So one of the jokes that I'm working on is a biological joke. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like, I like to craft a bunch of different things into what it is I'm saying. So I'm talking specifically. One of the jokes that I'm talking specifically about is the fact that like I'm afraid that dick size is genetic, which it is, right?
Right.
We have white people to thank for that. For only thing I'll ever thank y'all for is black dick just unanimously being big. Like that's the only thing, even though that's not technically whatever. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. So like one of my genetic fears is the fact that I'm afraid of being a bitch walking around with a big dick gene. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, no, no, stay with me. Stay with me. Hold on. Stay with me. Think about it. Big dick is a gene, right? That's a genetic thing. That's a genetic trait. But two big dick men can't come together and have a big dick baby. A female has to be involved. A female has to be involved in the process. But if a big dick man with a woman have a baby, but it's a girl, that means that that girl is carrying the big dick gene.
Okay, okay.
I'm afraid of being that bitch carrying the big dick gene.
I think you may be. I think you may be carrying bigger dick than
You didn't
mine.
you didn't ask me why, sire. Why would you be afraid of being a bitch carrying around a big dick gene?
I don't know. I don't
What if I'm with a man? He is a small pecker. That's all you can call it.
know. Jesus God. Jesus
He hit you with the hit. No, like that's all you can do. It's a minor inconvenience when he hit you with that shit, but you love him.
God.
You with him, y'all have a son. 18 years later, he dashing through these holes. No Saint Nick. His girlfriend at the time goes, "Wow, wow, what a mighty large penis you have." He not about to look at that bitch and go, "Thank you, I got it from my mama." No, the fuck you didn't. No, the fuck you didn't. You didn't get that from me. You didn't get that shit from me. The worst part about my genetic joke is breast cancer runs on my daddy's side of the family and big dick run on my mama's side of the family, and I don't really know.
Oh, Jesus God.
So I was like, I was doing Punnett squares, alleles, and shit, trying to figure out like if I got this gene, like big dick, but big D, little d, little d, little d. You know what I'm saying?
I I
Nobody ever gets the Punnett squares alleles part.
I listen, I want to tell you something. I don't think we have time for the second one, but I will say this, and hopefully we do get together again. But you just put
Mm-hmm.
one on Instagram the other day about swallowing and water and stuff, and I think that one there's more to that one.
Okay. The fact that people took that so out of context,
I
I was
can't.
literally talking about miss swallowing water. I literally said
Oh,
a
okay, all
small scoop
right.
of
I
water.
thought you were talking about hobbling the gene, gobbling the goop. I thought that's.
No,
I thought.
no, no. I was in Felipe's 2 days ago, like a day after I posted that,
And
and
people
I was about
thought
to
what
pay.
I did, right?
I listen. So
I'm
me and my
telling
friend, I was
you.
going to go pay. I was going to go pay for our food, and the manager goes, "Nah, it's on me." And I said, "Oh, thank you." Why? And I remember that he follows me. I was like, "Oh," and then he looked at me. I said, "But why though?" He said, "Thrucci." I said, Hold on. You can't just say that. Like I'm out here throwing you in the back of Felipe's. You can't just say that. You need to say I liked your video about Thrucci. You making it sound like I'm giving you Capo $30. No the fuck I didn't.
I
No the fuck
got to
I didn't.
stop the recording. We're going to run out of time.
I'm sorry.
I love you. Let me stop the recording so we can spend a minute or two off the air. Did you have
Thank you for
fun?
having me.
Did you have
I
fun?
did. I
God
did.
bless. Hang on.